Hey everybody, what's going on? Been a while, right? So I'm gonna be cooking up a little dish today, mainly seafood. That's my little treat to myself. Uh, the wife doesn't really eat much seafood besides salmon and canned tuna. So this is a seafood salad with rice. Something I had when I was in Italy. My cousins used to make it, my aunts used to make it. That we would have that for dinner. So this is definitely going to be like crunchy, fishy, delicious, whatever you want to call it. The things you're going to need obviously is a bowl to put it all in. You're going to want either white rice, brown rice, wild rice is good too. I used brown rice today. For the portions I'm using, I'm going to say, 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. That's the basic standard. Um, I cooked my rice in chicken stock, so I'm using brown rice. I just finished cooking it because that takes like 40 minutes. White rice probably I think takes only like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. I've also done a little special blend here. This is my little seasoning because I like turmeric, so I've got some turmeric, a little bit of cumin. I've got parsley, basil. I've also got some olives here because you gotta go olives. The seafood. Got myself a bowl of seafood here. This is a mix of shrimp, squid, cheese, a whole bunch of stuff. Once I remember, I'll let you know. I also have some mussels and oysters in here. I believe there's more mussels and oysters in here, and one other thing that I can't even remember. Those little circular guys, I can't remember. I'm also chopping some onions as well, already chopped. You don't need much. First things first, I'm not adding any salt because I used those bouillon cubes, and those already come with a lot of salt. So leaving it as it is. Plus the olives I have, those were canned. It came in a single can. Um, all diced. Those have salt too, so I rinsed those off. Not a big salt guy, I'm already salty enough, right? So what I'm gonna do to start is I'm gonna saute all my seafood in some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna throw the onions in there too, just a little bit, just to soften them up. And that's basically it. I'm gonna mix my spice into my rice. And I didn't mean to rhyme that, sorry guys. That's basically it. I'll show you, I guess, halfway once it's cooked and what it should look like, things like that. But yeah, let me get started, guys. While I'm cooking here, I just remembered too, for this dish, I made my rice nice and yellow with the turmeric and the chicken stock. Before you want to make it 100% complete, what you're going to want to do is make sure the rice is cool. This is a cold dish. Forgot to remind you guys. Mmm. That's really good. The smells are very earthy. Really good. Right now I'm just I'm going to say sauteing, pan frying my seafood here. Got all the juices. One thing that's optional too, throw a little bit of white wine if you're over the age to use wine. Yeah, white wine is always good with seafood to cook it with. Gives it a little more flavor. You can use a sweet wine. I mean, a Moscato might be a little too sweet, but it's better than a Sauv Blanc if you guys know your wine. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and I'll get back to you when I'm putting it all together, alright? Cheers, guys. Okay, so you don't want to cook the seafood long. Let me rephrase that. And we're back. So yeah, you don't want to cook that very long. Seafood doesn't take that long, especially shrimp. Even squid doesn't take that long. Honestly, 5 minutes probably maximum. So I've already got my rice in the bowl. I'm going to spoon this out a little bit. Let me just give it a taste. Oh yeah, I made my own little Adobe seasoning. It's basically garlic, a little bit of salt. I had to throw a little bit of salt. after tasting it the first time. Celery, oregano. Yeah, that's a really good, like, almost like a fish stock. So I'm gonna pour this in, and then I'm gonna mix in these olives as well. We're gonna blend that up. I wish I had capers to add that little bit of a, I guess, tartness to it. Other people throw in things like, you know, lemon juice, you know, just a teaspoon to a tablespoon. You don't ever want to overdo it, but the only way you'll know, through my experience, taste everything before you serve it, guys. So I'm gonna mix this up. We're gonna finish that off. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'm gonna enjoy this day off before I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I'll see you guys back when it's completed. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've already been tasting this because it's good. It's good. It's definitely not as good as, you know, my mom or my aunt used to make, but we're not in Italy anymore. Okay, guys, so as you can see right now, doesn't look that great. Presentation wise, flavor wise, it's on point. It's a good, you know, light fishy sauce. The earthy tones from the turmeric and the rice. A little bit of saltiness from the olives and whatnot, but then the sweetness from the onions. It's nicely balanced. That adobo seasoning that I made really helped too. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this, we're gonna wrap it up top, throw it in the fridge, and let it cool down. So I'm gonna say a couple hours at least. It is 5 o'clock over here. I guess I'll be eating a late dinner tonight. And yeah, you know, portion it out nice and small. If you guys do make this, let me know. If you have better suggestions, my ears are always open. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have that drink. Have a great day. Hope to hear from you soon, and hopefully make another video for you guys soon. Bye now.